Hi guys, how are you doing? Good. I've got a really quick question for you. So it's Stop Cyberbullying Day later this month. Yes. What advice do you have for people that have been cyberbullied or affected by cyberbullying?
Ooh. Well, I think it's a tough one because obviously they're behind a screen, they're very confident in commenting on people.
Yeah, with egg as a face.
Yes, but I think you should just not let it get to you. Surround yourself with positive people, ignore anything that's online because it's a load of crap.
And I mean as well, everybody goes through it, like we go through it, and it does get hard, but we've got each other as well to support each other, but ignore it.
You're not the only one.
Exactly.
You haven't really got a life, is what you got to think.
Yeah.
If you can sit at home with no job and behind a keyboard and say nasty things, then what does it say about you?
Exactly.
That's what I say.
I think talk to somebody. It's always the best thing. You know, find a support system, support group, and do your best not to resort to any other outlet, but then just talking about it and finding a way to process it and make a change.
How do you deal with negative comments online? What advice would you give people?
I think it kind of depends on your personality type, but like I think for all of us, we are very emotional people, and so it's not very easy to look at something and brush it off. It kind of just stays with you. So, I mean, I personally just ignore it because I know I can't put myself through that.
Amen.
Yeah.
It's not worth looking
Ignore
at.
it.
To be honest.
If they don't know you personally, don't take it personal.
To be honest with you, if you go, just ignore it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, if you see a negative tweet, just get offline. You know, be in the real world with real people and real friends. I think on Twitter and that is obviously an opinion, but it's not necessarily the truth.
Cyberbullying. Understand that words only have power if you give them power, and that people cannot make you mad if you don't care about them.
What advice do you have for teenage and young people who have been affected by cyberbullying?
Block people. And you know what? You've got to remember that it's people that have got nothing else to do, and they're just sat there like trying to almost fulfill themselves by sending hate to people, and it's really unpleasant. And you just speak to your friends about it, and if it's people that you know, speak to people like at school about it, and there's teachers that can help. So don't let it build up on yourself, and ask for others to help you. And block them or mute them. I do it all the time. People being horrible on my Twitter, mute, see ya.
Don't let people bother you, man. Believe in yourself and you know, log off the net, go out into the world and enjoy yourself and find who you are, and don't let people get you down.
Honestly, I just wish everybody would worry about yourself. It's just get your own thing going and quit worrying about everybody else. And most people that do bully have insecurities about themselves. So, and just keep that in mind. I know it's such a mom thing to say. I have 3 kids, but I have a teenage daughter now, and it's just screw them. Whatever they say, you're not going to please them anyway. Anything you do is not going to make them happy. They're just an unhappy person.
You know what? I think that people should not care so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think people are behind the computer and they are looking for something to do. A lot of times it's like a 7-year-old that doesn't, necessarily even know how to spell things. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't take so much time, your time or your life, looking at all of these comments and stuff. I think it's kind of pointless.
How do you deal with cyberbullying or just negativity online?
I think that there's stuff that's always going to hurt a little bit, and you have to acknowledge that, but you have to realize that as much as you feed into that, the more it's going to hurt, so you just kind of got to ignore it and move on.